toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bruins will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Red Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Looking for a man, it's Morton. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive play,
he lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
and that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Morton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Works the middle of the field. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bruins will hustle to the line. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled.
Oh, he's got some space. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field with the ball in his hands, and he showed you that. Great vision, great speed, phenomenal job after the catch, and it's a big play for the offense in the passing game.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He'll pull it on the read. Find some fresh air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And he's stumbled around here out of the gate. They've yet to pick up their first down of the game. Gives it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Morton. Makes the catch. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. With jet sweep pass. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room, it's Joyner. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Douglas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Not a lot of room to fit that one in, but he did. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. To the ground, he's got it again. Runs through a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Rice.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, Phillips.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Joyner. Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The give to the back. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Iamalayama. He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Bruins are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bruins will punt this one away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got it set up on the outside. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Got it behind the line. It's Virgil. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bruins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bruins decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Leaves it with the back. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Dropping back, it's Morton. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Thomas. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Nice move there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. The snap sets up to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas.
They're trailing by just 2 to Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Crosses the 35.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Pulls it, fired complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Breaks the tackle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, running back on the move. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Gets it to him on the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move, it's Joyner. Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback will keep it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Eakin. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And this one splits the uprights. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking for the goal line, and they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Pass interference.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Jukes his way for more. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this north. Trying to get it in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Caught over the middle, it's Cox. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Got room to work. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Eakin.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Fakes the grab on the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Red Raiders come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. A good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Woods. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. From the gun, running back gets to give. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Woods. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense, quick tempo.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the ground with the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Breaks into the open. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's second and 11. On the move. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Complete downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.